The console mode in Windows 11 is now available on any PC. This was an exclusive feature in Windows handheld devices, but the recent update of Windows 11 made it available on any PC. The actual name of this feature is Xbox mode, which is a console. So in this video, I want to show you guys how to get this feature, how to enable it, how to use it, and what it does. Let me actually give you guys a short summary. This feature will enable Xbox console-like UI on your Windows 11 PC. This will also make your PC more stable and give you extra performance boost for your gaming. To get this feature, you need to make sure that your Windows PC is up to date. Go to settings and then Windows Update and then check for update and make sure this is enabled. Get the latest updates as soon as they are available and check for update and download the latest update. Once the update is installed, it will ask you to restart your PC. So restart your PC and then open the settings again and then go to gaming. And here you'll see new option, Xbox mode. You can click on it to enable different settings of this feature. Right now, on different PCs, there are less or more options. Now, if you don't see this option after you have updated your Windows 11 and got the latest update, in that case, make sure Xbox apps and its components are up to date. For that, go to Microsoft Store, check for update and install all the updates that are available. And in some cases, this feature might not even be available for a couple of days. This update is still in slow release phase, so you may have to wait day or two. In my case, that's what happened. I actually had to wait for this feature to appear automatically on my system. So here in Xbox mode configuration, you can enable Xbox mode. Okay, by default, it will be disabled. And there is another option, show Xbox mode in task view. When you enable this, you use the task view button. You can just click on it to switch to the Xbox mode. There are multiple ways to use this. The first one, the easiest one, is from the task view. Another way is by using the Windows game bar. Press Windows plus G, which will bring the game bar. Here you can click on settings and then enter Xbox mode. Or you can also open the Xbox app and then at the top right side, you'll see Xbox mode. You can click on it to enter to the Xbox mode. I'm just going to use the task view and I'm going to click on Xbox mode. Now it will give you this message saying switching to Xbox mode, use Xbox mode for controller first gaming in full screen environment. Connect a controller for the best experience. Let's click on enter Xbox mode. For the first time, it will take a couple of minutes to enter to the Xbox mode. And now this is the Xbox mode. If you press Windows key, all your opened apps will appear here. I have the screen recording apps opened here. Now let's check out the system resource usage. Windows G. I'm going to use the performance widget to show you guys the system info. So you can see here we have CPU, GPU, VRAM, and RAM usage. Now, I'm recording this video using the same PC and I have OBS Studio running in the background. So that's why you don't see a significant difference here. So what actually happens is when you enter to the Xbox mode, it will terminate or pause the unnecessary background processes, mostly the system background processes, not the third-party background processes, and it will reduce the overall system resource usage. This mode basically tells your PC, shut up, I'm playing a game, do not disturb me, something like that. That's what I imagine. Now, this is a controller first UI. You can use your controller to navigate here, but you can also use the mouse and keyboard. If you press the Windows key, it will show you a list of apps opened. Okay, let's actually open a game. I only have the Minecraft here. So let's open the Minecraft, or any game or app that you open when you're in Xbox mode will open in full screen mode. Okay, there is no taskbar, no nothing. It's a console basically. Okay, let's launch the Minecraft Java here, and I'm just making sure that my recordings are working. Yeah, I can see myself. That's good. And here is our Minecraft ready. Let's go actual full screen. It's windowed full screen right now, so I'm gonna press F11 to go actual full screen, single player, and let's play on a world that I generated yesterday for testing purposes. I'm actually using unlimited FPS. If I press F3 here, so I have RTX 2070 Super and 32 gigabytes of RAM. My FPS is like around 400 to 500. Okay, and it's smooth. Let me actually cap my FPS because, playing Minecraft in like 500 or 1000 FPS doesn't make sense when your monitor only supports like 144 or 200 something. So just cap it there. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Or if you're doing a test, yeah, it's fine. But now we have stable FPS basically if I cap it to 150. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, my monitor only supports 144 FPS. Now, one main thing what you need to understand about this Xbox mode is that don't expect it to boost your gaming performance significantly. Okay, yeah, it's a game optimizer, the official game optimizer from Microsoft. That's the reason why they made the Xbox mode. Okay, so how does it work? It works mainly in two ways, or three ways actually. First, it gives you the console-like UI, the Xbox UI. Second, performance related. When you enter into the Xbox mode, it tells the system that we don't need unnecessary background processes in the background. So it will pause the background services that are not necessary during this session. Mostly, it will only impact the system services from the Microsoft. It won't affect the third-party services that you have added manually. Like for example, if I press Windows G here and check out the resources widget here, these are the services that are using most system resources. OBS Studio, this is the one that I'm using to record this video, so I can't stop it. OpenJDK, that's the Minecraft, and DWM, that's the Windows Desktop. Xbox, that's what we are using. WinGet UI, that's third-party application. Basically, you'll see less background services from Microsoft. They are in pause or termination mode, basically. Basically, by terminating the unnecessary background processes of the system, you get more stable system while you're gaming. Okay, almost every processes are paused in the background and it won't interrupt your gaming. Okay, that's the main thing you need to understand what this Xbox mode does and how it works. And you can also run multiple games or apps at the same time, and you can navigate through them like this. This actually looks really cool. I'm just using the mouse and keyboard, the keyboard arrow keys to navigate through this. So in simple words, you can say this is a game booster or game optimizer from Microsoft, which has a UI that minimizes the background services and gives you the more stable system to play the game on. Now, to exit the Xbox mode, you'll see an option, exit Xbox mode, at the top right side. You can click on it, or you can press the Xbox key on your controller or Windows key on your keyboard. Here at the bottom, you can switch in between the Xbox mode or Windows desktop. You can click on it. Okay, so I'm just gonna click on exit Xbox mode, and then it will give you switching to desktop mode, and you can just click on continue, and just like that, the Xbox mode will go away. Again, as I said, you might see more or less options right now in Xbox mode. Like for example, in this picture, you can see choose home app option is available here, but I don't have that option. I just have on off option. So things may change. And another option, enter Xbox mode on startup, that is also not here. And yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chit chat in the comment section too. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.